Okay, I don't feel like doing this one, but I guess you gotta keep on grinding, motherfucker. If you wanna be rich and famous, if you wanna be funny, if you wanna be a funny motherfucker, yeah. So, I know. There's some people talking behind my back, like discussing me somewhere. Yeah, like bitches, like there's some bitches niggas somewhere discussing me, talking about like what I'm doing, how I'm not a funny motherfucker. Like, come tell me on my face. Come say it on my face. Or say it on my live. I'm not a funny motherfucker. At least I'm doing something. At least I'm doing something with my life. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing with your life? Yeah? What the fuck are you doing with your life? What have you done so far? Eh? So you can't tell me nothing. Like caring about somebody's opinions. Like I stopped doing that shit a long time ago. So I'll do something as long as I feel like doing it. I'll do it. And when I'll feel like not doing this shit, I'll just stop. When I discover that I'm not gonna be a funny motherfucker, if I try it and then I feel like, oh, I want to become a funny motherfucker, then yeah, I'll stop. But you bitches ain't gonna tell me nothing. Ain't no bitch in my body. And that's the other thing about nowadays. Like men are turning into bitches niggas. Like men discuss other men. Like why? You're a man. Just go tell him. Go tell him on his face. You suck. If you feel like this motherfucker sucks, tell him he sucks in front of his face. Not going around discussing a man like he's a bitch. Like you're bitches. And yeah. So I think I have a couple of things to complain about. Oh, celebrities. I That's the other thing. Like I know I said I'm gonna be sourcing bullshit. Like I'm not gonna be talking about specific people or name calling people because I can be killed. Like people may kill me. Yeah, I can be killed. I may put somebody in danger. That kind of shit. I don't call it bullshit, but I don't want to attack somebody specifically. Not because I'm a pussy, but I just don't want drama. Yeah. That's the other shit. Like celebrities. Like I tried to keep up with somebody's like people's lives. Like I just tried. I cannot. Yeah, and that's why like that shit I said about sourcing material from Nairobi Gossip and talking about that. I'm not into gossip. Like I don't keep up with celebrities. Even for musicians, like create something. I keep up with your music, like Kanye. I keep up with this music. Do you think I care about what he does? What he does with Kim Kardashian, or what like this other comedian? The comedian dating Kim Kardashian now. Do you think I keep up with that shit? Like, what did Kanye say this time? What did this say this time? I don't keep up with that shit. I just like the art. Like, I know that is the guy. That is what leads up to the art. Like being that crazy motherfucker. Yeah, is that what is what leads somebody into creating that kind of art? But I don't want to keep up with celebrities' lives because I feel bad about myself because I'm broke now. And if all I do is like look at celebrities riding Lamborghinis and shit, I'm gonna be a fucking depressed motherfucker. So I don't keep up with celebrities. That's the other thing. Like I wanna be a famous guy. Like I want people to know me, but I don't wanna be a celebrity. And there's a difference. Like Dave Chappelle talked about that. Like there's a difference between being a celebrity and being famous. Being famous is where like people know you. Like yeah. And then being a celebrity is where you have to go to the red carpet and shit, walk on the red carpet. People are asking like, "What the fuck are you wearing? Like, who made those shoes and shit?" That kind of shit. I don't wanna do that because I don't think I'm that important for people to know what I'm wearing, what music I listen to, or what I do every day. Because I just saw a clip of like, how is he called? This Tanzanian singer, Diamond. Like somebody recorded him, like how he climbing down or walking down the stairs, like maybe of his house and shit. Just recorded him like walking down the stairs. That's all. Like that's all. That's something that somebody posted on IG. Do I give a fuck? Do I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck what this motherfucker wears every day. I just don't give a fuck unless he's making clothes like Kanye. And Kanye can keep up with what like he's wearing because he's making clothes and I'm into like designing clothes and shit. Maybe that one I can keep up with. So anyway, maybe I'm a hater. Maybe I'm a hater. I don't know. How do you talk about transgenders in the morning? Some other bullshit I'd seen like, oh, I was going through this celebrity in Kenya. I was going through like his bio. No celebrity is a funny bitch. So I was going through her profile and I saw like she was written like women are gods, something of the sort. That's bullshit. Like I started for me thinking about that. Like just imagine if God was a bitch, was a woman. Imagine if God was a woman. Yeah, and God was. Imagine if God had to bleed every month. Yeah, and there's like that time of the month where God is like has mood swings and shit. Like God is acting like a bitch. Yeah, he doesn't answer prayers. I know that sounds blasphemous, but they're jokes. Like I have a couple of like religious jokes. Uh, anyway, I don't know if you've seen like this meme where I don't know if you know that story from the Bible where Mary Magdalene. It was in Mary Magdalene, the prostitute Mary. Yeah, where Jesus like told the people like if you have no sin, throw the first stone. I know somebody made a not a meme, maybe a cartoonish kind of, an animation where Jesus is the one who throws the stone. Where Jesus is the one who throws the first stone because yeah, obviously Jesus has no sin. Yeah, but it's just jokes like. I remember like imagining about that shit, like what was God's reaction? What was Jesus's reaction? Or maybe Jesus is like busy with heavenly things, so he doesn't keep up that shit. Or maybe yeah, they sat down with God and they were watching that shit. And they are like, that's kind of funny, and they high fived each other. Like maybe Jesus was rolling on the floor, like shit is funny. Anyway, I know I suck. I suck at telling stories. Um, so there's no way God can be a woman. Yeah, and women keep on doing that shit. I remember like was it Ariana? Ariana Grande dropped a song called God is a Woman. I never got myself to listen to that horseshit in the first place. I just saw it and felt like okay, maybe that was when I was like into religion too much. I felt like it was blasphemous. I'm gonna watch it later. Like God is a Woman. I never watched it. I never even listened to it back then. Women are gods. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the other thing about like women in leadership. Like from now, I'll try as much as possible to like never have a female boss because I've seen shit. I've seen shit about having a female boss. She keeps on complaining a lot. Yeah. Anyway, talking about religion and shit. Oh, I had this idea. I had this idea that I was about to make a video about on YouTube. Yeah. When I talk about religion, I want to say something smarter about religion so that you guys be like, yeah, yeah, that makes sense. That's a good point. Well, I don't think I have those ones. Yeah, because I remember back in high school, like, okay, as I grew up, I was told like Muslim is not a good religion. Yeah, so I was like, kind of programmed like, if you hear the Allah Akbar shit, it's not good. It's a bad thing. But when I joined the high school, my deskmate was a Muslim, and I realized like, this motherfucker is not that different from me. It's only that I use tissue paper in the toilet, and for him he used tissue paper and water. Like apart from that, there's nothing. There's nothing different from each other. But I'm not gonna be like, the person to tell people like, oh, Muslims, oh, the whatever. What they call the Middle East motherfuckers don't kill Christians, cause everybody, everybody in history who tried to bring people together, like, to, yeah, to bring people together, ended up being smoked. Yeah, like look at Martin Luther in Kenya. Look at Tom Mboya. Yeah, like every good person in history was killed. So I'm not gonna be the good motherfucker. So if you wanna kill each other, like just kill each other. Yeah, see like that shit Kenya tried to do in the Ukraine and Russia. Like the good person is always like, the one being shitted on. Cause Kenya tried to play the good guy. Just saying like, if you look back in history, the whatever the wars and shit, Russia wanted to bomb Kenya. But that comeback from like, Putin was funny. Like, solve starvation, whatever, end starvation in your country before your advisors what I should do. Country shit. That was kind of nice. Kenya was, like, remember when you were a kid and, two people were fighting, yeah, and one of the guys would draw a line. Yo, cross this line, I'm gonna fuck you. If you cross this line, I'm gonna fuck you up. Hmm? Then the guy crosses over, and then the guy draws another line, and he's like, I promise you, I'm serious, motherfucker. If you cross this line, I'm gonna fuck you up. And then the guy crosses again. Obviously, those motherfuckers never wanted to fight. They were never going to fight. But then they'll pop up a motherfucker who thinks yeah, he knows so much. Yeah, he tries to play the good guy, and he's like, you know what? You don't have to. There are other ways to resolve this. Like, you don't have to fight. And everybody will turn out onto that motherfucker and shit on them. Like, shut up. Yeah, I was just trying to help you. Fine. Shut up. uh, okay, I told you, I can't wait to be a funny motherfucker. I can't wait. I can't wait. At the moment, I suck. I suck. Oh, so religion. Yeah, but that part about like, Muslims using water and tissue while I use tissue only. That's some funny shit. That was funny. I just need to work on how I present it and then come up with some funny shit. Something else. Something else. Oh, I remember there was a time like, there was a time I was going through my friend's phone just to like look at what this motherfucker was watching. Like, yeah, am I the only one like having a boring life? Am I the only one like, whose life is boring? Like, I'm not watching interesting things anymore. I can't find anything interesting to watch. I found out this motherfucker was watching motivational videos. Then I scrolled a little bit and then found like a video how to quit porn. I was like, how to quit porn for real? Like, I like making people uncomfortable. Other day, okay, and that shit kind of gave me an idea. Gave me an idea. Gave me an idea about videos that we should make on YouTube, because it kind of seems this is something people are suffering from, like how to quit porn shit. People wanna quit porn. Anyway, if you feel that like porn is that bad of a thing, okay, is porn that bad of a thing? The only reason somebody gets addicted to it is because you don't have something to do. Yeah, if you're busy, you don't have time to think about like watching porn and shit. Anyway, I'm not a therapist or something, so I Can't tell you. One thing I know, porn isn't that bad. Isn't bad. Ooh. Let me look for something else. Like, this story suck, bro. Oh. I was just thinking, like, if at the moment, I had wife. Okay, maybe that one sucks. Let me leave that. Everybody, oh, this one. Everybody thinks is cool. Am I the only one realizing this? Like, everybody thinks he's a cool kid nowadays. Like, all you have to do, like, to consider yourself a cool kid nowadays is like, know the latest music. Yeah, like know the latest music. That's all. Everybody has Yeezys and shit. Anyway, I don't have something funny to talk about. Funny. I don't have any jokes on that actually. Oh, I remember making a video on like YouTube talking about like the real reason I can't, the real reason I don't do drugs. Yeah, and I was saying it was about like the addiction. Like I'm afraid of getting addicted, and then ending up being a bum, like failing in life. That kind of shit. I was comparing that shit to like okay, this is going embarrassing. But let me leave it. Let me leave it. Let me leave it. Let me leave it. Leave it. But then, how many minutes? 15 minutes, and I've already run out of things to talk about. Oh, nicknames. Uh, that's the other thing that I've been like having trouble with, like coming up with a dope nickname. Because if you look at celebrities, Champion Puppy, hmm? Tunchili, or something like that. Like those are dope, like dope nicknames. Like somebody can follow you, may follow you because you saw that like nickname or something. That is your, how do you call it? Your name on IG. Yeah. Cause so far all the nicknames I've had since I was a child like fucking suck. Like I remember back in primary school, there was a time like I hit this guy, like we accidentally hit each other. Like you know this part between the knee and the ankle. So we accidentally knocked each other. This motherfucker was crying like a bitch, yeah, but I was not feeling pain. So they started calling me a robot. So people started calling me a robot back in primary school. And then like after some time, like it was a cool thing at first, like robot. People calling me a robot because I was interested into this like electronic shit. I was watching a lot of cartoons about robots and shit. I liked movies about robots and shit. The Transformers shit. I was into that shit. Yeah, but after some time, they started then changing up the nickname. They started calling me, yeah, Metal. I remember people calling me Robot Chichi. I remember that movie. I never got to watch it, but people kept on calling me Robot Chichi, Robot Chichi. After some time, it became boring, and I don't watch it anymore. So I've been having problems coming up the really coolest nickname. Because if you look at celebrities, musicians, artists, like they have nicknames. They're not using their real names. And at the moment, I'm using this like real Collins shit, and I wanted to do like the J Cole shit, like the real Cole World kind of shit. But the real Collins, real with the Real, was already taken, so I chose like the real. I don't know if somebody asks me, I have an explanation. Like, you see how celebrities like give an explanation for all the dumb shit. Like when they're asked like, why you call champagne puppy? They'll say like, I used to like champagne when I was young and that kind of shit. I also have an explanation for mine. Real Collins. If you look at I came up with the word and then went to search for the meaning. Like I not like come up with an yeah. If you go look for the meaning of real is confused. Gosh, it means being confused or something. So I'm confused Collins. Confused Collins. Try to make some dumb shit sound dope or some dope. I also like made this video on Instagram talking about like how my music playlist is full of men. Like I don't listen to bitches. I don't listen to women. Yeah. And then I discovered that I do listen to Frank Ocean. So it was as if like I would rather listen to a gay guy than listen to a woman. And that was like was supposed to be funny, but it was not funny. If you think about it, it's funny. Like I would rather listen to a gay motherfucker than listen to a woman. Anyway, I was asking for suggestions, like people to introduce me to dope women, female artists, but nobody commented. So don't call me a misogynistic. I used to listen to like Billie Eilish. Yeah, I used to think I'm depressed, but I just realized like I'm broke. That's why I just need to get money. After I get money, why should I listen to this biatch? Also, like the Cardi B, Nicki Minaj shit. I used to listen to that when I was in high school because people used to talk about it. Like, oh, did you hear that Cardi B song called Press, Press, Press? Yeah, yeah. After some time, I grew up, so I don't listen to that horseshit. Yeah, like nowadays, whenever I hear that kind of music, I'm like, uh, yuck, yuck, horseshit, horseshit. My dude. Okay, okay, the Joker. I remember like I remember the first time I watched the Joker. Like it became it easily became like one of my favorite movies because yeah, I'm trying to be a stand-up comedian, and the Joker is about a failed stand-up comedian whose jokes were not funny, so he started killing people. Yeah, and there's this like part of the movie that really like got into my head, like where the Joker, I don't know his real name, the Joker like tells the mom should not be worried about money because uh people are telling him that his jokes are ready for the big clubs, so he's gonna get like money. The mom is like, don't you have to be funny to be a comedian? And that shit like just like I keep on messing up this part. Like, why does that scene make me feel? Like, it just makes me feel confused because I'm trying to be a comedian and I'm not funny. And that statement, don't you have to be funny to be a comedian? Like, that is something like I realize like people talk about. Like, if you wanna be a comedian, make sure like when you're around people, you're making them laugh and shit. Yeah, and that shit brings doubt into my mind because I don't feel like entertaining people if I'm not big buddy, if I'm not like the one gaining from that experience, like if I'm not the one like for me it's all about me. If I'm not the one feeling good about that shit, then why why should I make you motherfuckers laugh? Why should I make you motherfuckers laugh? Okay, maybe that means I'll not become a funny comedian. Anyway, that scene was like dope. It just makes you rethink whatever you're doing. Don't you have to be funny to be to be a comedian? Mm. When you're trying something like that kind of shit, like those are like facts. Hmm? Used to say back in high school, like emotional damage. Emotional damage. That kind of shit. Emotional damage. But you don't have to worry. I'm not gonna kill people because my jokes are not funny. I've thought about it sometimes. I feel like killing some motherfuckers, but I'm gonna kill people because my jokes are not funny. Thinking about that, that was the only time I felt like killing people, killing everybody in my class. What I've been trying of late is like checking checking punchlines because I was learning that shit from Dave Chappelle. Like he was talking about like how he writes jokes. He'll just write come up with a random punchline. Like I keep trying the pussy, so I keep trying the pussy. And I tried remaking that one on YouTube. Okay, maybe let me try that one. So I have like the punchline. So I keep trying the pussy. Mm, 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 mm. So I remember there was a time like when I was a kid, when I was younger, there was a time you are going to this, how's it called, a boutique or a shop where clothes are sold. So my mom was going to buy me some clothes. So as we are entering the shop, like we're selling outside the shop, some woman pointed towards me and said like, this kid could have been cute. This kid could have been beautiful if he was a girl, something like that. Like he said it in Swahili, so I don't know. My English is terrible. So this kid could have been beautiful if he was a girl. At first, I never thought like this woman was talking to me. So I looked back to see who the fuck is this woman talking about. So I looked back. There's nobody. And I was like, so these bitches. I tried to make it like fucking. I'm terrible at this shit. I have an idea. I have an idea. Like that is a dope ass idea. So I looked back and I see someone and I was like, so this bitch is talking about me. So I kicked her in the pussy. If I deliver it better, it will be funnier. So that's something I've been trying, like checking some random punchlines from comedians I look up to. Because when I'm starting this shit, like I love to copy. Yeah, I love to copy some people. So all I'm stealing is the punchline. You know, the joke is the punchline. Then I set it up my own way. The karachi. The karachi. The other one is like it's like carrying a pussy. I also made that on YouTube. I think the YouTube version is way better. So I remember back in primary school, we're not being sold things like we're not being sold foodstuffs. Foodstuffs. You never had a canteen, but there was a storekeeper who kept like the bread we used to eat. Yeah, we were being given bread by the school and shit. So he used to sell the breads behind the teachers' backs to us. Yeah, and then during that time he was selling those breads to us. There's like a trend that began to pop up, like people, like the bigger guys, the stronger guys, will try to steal like bread from the weaker ones. Yeah, they'll like try to snatch the bread from the weaker ones. There was a time like I bought a bread myself, so and I never had like a friend who was much bigger. So most of the time when you wanted to buy a bread, you buy a bread, but you also like have a bigger friend to help you carry the bread so that it is not snatched. So there was a time I bought a bread, but I never had a friend, a bigger friend at that time. So I try to put on my innocent face. Like that is something I do all the time. Like whenever I'm in trouble or I want something from someone, I'll just put on my innocent face. Like I know. Okay, when I was young, I was way cuter than this. So yeah, when I put on the innocent face, people, the sad face, like people love mercy or see mercy. That kind of shit. I don't know what English word to say. People look at me and like yeah, give me that shit that I wanted. So I try to put my innocent face like so that the guys don't steal my bread. But it never worked. So they started to run after me. So I was running. Yeah, I was running. I wanna add some shit like I stepped some guy and he went this way and hit the wall and shit. But that never happened. So they caught up to me, took my bread, ate it, and I cried. Yeah. But one thing I never realized, like that is what women have to deal with every day. Yeah. Like it's like carrying a pussy. Like if I was given the bread to transport from like the storekeeper's place to my dormitory, I would accept. Like I'll deny it. Like I'll refuse. Like I don't wanna do it. Yeah, cause women walk around carrying pussy and ah, mm, carrying pussy, and that's something that everybody wants. They walk around carrying something that everybody wants. Like nowadays they are lesbians, so yeah, carry something everybody wants for gender equality, because they're lesbians. Anyway. Oh, the value of pussy. Talking about pussy, let me talk about the value of pussy. Uh, there was a time like last semester, I also made a video about this on YouTube. If you're not checking out my other YouTube channel or my YouTube, the problem. So last semester I had missed a cut, and when I went to talk like to the professor. When I went to talk to the professor about me missing a cut, he was like, "You can't do nothing. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Yeah, just wait for, just wait for the final exam. Yeah." And then there was another lady, a bitch, who had missed the exact same cut. But when the bitch went to talk to the professor allowed her to do the exam. So the bitch, the girl came to like call us so that we do the exam with her. And in my mind, I was like, somebody gave out pussy. Somebody had to give out something for us to do like this exam and shit. Yeah, it made me think about it. Like, if if like that is the only time I ever thought about like, what if I was born a girl? Yeah, will the professor like tell me like there's nothing you can do, just go away, go away. There's nothing you can do. Yeah, like if I was born a girl, if I had pussy, I'll be a millionaire by now. Like I'll be a millionaire. Like I'll give out pussy to get anything I want. The YouTube video was very funny. Like I don't know what is happening to me. Uh, if I had pussy, the value of pussy would drop like, yeah, cause I'll give out pussy like even, yeah. You gave me a glass of water. Yeah, here's some pussy. Yeah. Oh, bro, I can't wait to be a funny motherfucker. Can't wait. Oh, nowadays I'm talking too much until like I feel like my jaws are hurting. Yeah, I'm gonna grow muscles on my jaws because of talking too much. Cause now it's like I've been talking like for. I spent time like trying to prepare what to to talk about in these lives, which I kind of do away with the material that I prepared in less than like 10-20 minutes, and then the rest of the shit I'm just talking bullshit. Yeah. Oh, also I'm posting these lives on my other channel. Like if I have a link to another account called It's Funny I Promise. Like that is where it has on the bio. In the bio of the account called It's Funny I Promise, there's a link to it. You can go check it out. There's a link to my YouTube there. I know that's a lot of work. So if you really wanna check out these lives, you'll have to go there. How am I talking as if there's somebody who wants to watch this shit? I have to start somewhere. My original idea was to like live stream on YouTube, cause I can get money from there. But then I realized also on Instagram there are like badges. People buy badges, so there's not that much of a difference between live streaming not live streaming, but being on live. Okay, live streaming. You're live on Instagram and YouTube. And also, like, my phone doesn't have a good of camera, so live streaming on YouTube will be like so much of a, how do you say, too much work, like connecting, linking my phone to my laptop and shit. It'll be just too much shit. Mm. Oh, paranoid. I wanna do away with some of the stories, like some of the ideas I've already done. Okay, the ideas I've come up with for jokes and shit, things that I think are funny. They're not funny. Not all of them are funny, but some of them I think are funny. So that I start thinking about new material, cause I've been a lazy motherfucker. I've been thinking like I have a couple of jokes. I have a couple of jokes that yeah people are gonna like, and then now I become lazy. I stop like sourcing for new material to work on. Yeah, I have this idea about like how women or girls or bitches are paranoid compared like they care too much about their bodies and shit. Because if a bitch doesn't take a bath like for a couple of days, like 2 3 days, she's gonna stink like a motherfucker. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like these feminists who try to like act like men. Are you gonna stay? Are you not gonna take a bath? Like, are you willing to do all shit that men do? Like skip some days without taking a bath? Because I used to think like that is something that ends in high school. That's not true. Like I've walked a couple of times like in the campus, and you could smell a motherfucker. You could smell like you could feel like this motherfucker smells, and he's over 18. You think like when people like turn 18, they become like mature people. But even after you turn 19, 18, whatever, cold water is a scary thing. Yeah, cold water is a scary thing. So people don't take a bath that much. Yeah, yeah. Other joke about like how women are so fucking like whatever. They care too much, something like that. Cause a man, like for man, there's so many people, men like dying of prostate cancer, and do you know how like you diagnose yourself like of like that prostate cancer? You stick your finger into your ass, and if you feel like something like something like a ball, then you realize like you have prostate cancer, something of the sort. But why should a man stick his finger in his ass? I'd rather die. Like I'd rather die than stick my finger in my ass to check if I have like prostate cancer. I'd rather die. Yeah. Yeah, like women treat their pussies like whatever, like a pet. There's a time like I remember watching like this like how's it called? Big Mouth, this cartoon animation shit. And this bitch was like talking to the vagina. She like that is something like women do, like talking about vagina or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what bitches do. Bitches come and go, but I stay. But I stay. Oh, okay. Objectifying women. Oh, I remember there was a time like there's nothing as uncomfortable as like let's say there's a bitch coming this way, and I'm going the other way, like you're walking on opposite directions. And you see some guys like seated somewhere like, damn, look at that ass, yeah, and you can't turn to look at that ass because you are not paying attention. So the bitch walked right past you, and you don't see the ass. Like there's nothing as uncomfortable as that. Like not looking at us, like missing the chance to look at us. Yeah. Okay, there was a time like I was like fucking uncomfortable doing that, but nowadays, if it's a work of art, why not turn and look at it? So objectifying women. And I usually wonder, like, I know bitches, I know women like being looked at. Yeah. I know. I know you can smell desperation in this shit I'm doing. Like, whatever I'm doing, whatever it is that I'm doing at the moment. I'm just talking. You can just smell desperation in what I'm doing, bro. That's the thing. Like, I wanna try to avoid as much as possible. Not doing something because I wanna make it. Yeah. Because when you really want something, it doesn't happen. That is something that I've come to realize. Like at the moment, I really wanna be famous. Okay, I don't wanna be a famous guy at the moment, like the way I am. But if I become a funny motherfucker, I'll want to be a famous guy. I'll wanna be famous. Yeah. But when you want something, it doesn't happen, bro. But you just have to be in the right time, that kind of shit. Yeah, put in enough work and shit and shit and yeah. And that's the problem with social media nowadays, like the TikTok shit. Like I do post like the short versions of this shit. Like I'll take some crazy shit, like I said, and then post it as a reel. I was thinking about like posting on TikTok and shit, like taking clips from this shit I'm trying to make, which is not working. I'm posting it on like TikTok, shorter versions, and I've seen like I've experimented with it like on reels. Yeah, sometimes I post a video, it gets like 2,000 views. Yeah, and a couple of likes, like 50, 100 likes. Then sometimes I post a video, it gets zero views. Yeah, and that's the problem like with this like newer social media, because it's not about like consistency. It's just like it is kind of luck. Yeah, it is kind of luck, because if you see some of the trending shit, they're dumb shit. Like why did the Island Brothers trend on TikTok? Why? Yeah, like there's no clear path. Like if you do this and this and this video is gonna trend. Dumb shit is trending. A lot of dumb shit is trending. Anyway, oh, that's the other thing. Like I was thinking about. Like I used to use TikTok in the past, but then I became one of the like thick guys who keep on hating on TikTok. Yo, why are you on TikTok? Okay, I do hate like when like men like uh, do this, mm, mm, eh, write on shit, write on shit, yeah, on TikTok. I do hate that, and I never watch that shit. Yeah, or like the dancing, or like the chant, the Beyonce, the Get Down. I don't know if it's Get Down challenge, but Beyonce, where men like do that shit, like that shit just makes me sick. Yeah, but if you think that's all that TikTok is, then you're missing on a lot. Yeah. At least for like a content creator, like there's so many people doing different shit. Because I remember there was a time like I was so fucking interested into photography, and there's some people doing some dope shit. Yeah, the photography shit. Because the main concept of TikTok is like the short video, like just a short, yeah, with a lot of content, full of content, like a short 15-second clip, but with a lot of content, or an entertaining 15-second video. Anyway, I know people are gonna miss out on that shit, and also if like a couple of years from now, TikTok might become as like Facebook. Like people may not like be paying that much attention to it. Yeah, and people have missed out on it because some people who like made use of Facebook when it first came out. Yeah, they might have gained something from it. The same way with Instagram. Maybe it's too late, but I joined the first time, but I was not creating. I was interested in photography, and I had like it was this phone I was using. And it was a terrible camera, so I could not make content. But now it's about me. It's about me becoming a funny guy. Yeah, it's not about the quality of like the phone. That's why like I take these lives and post them on YouTube. Because it's not about the quality. It's about me. What I'm saying. Is what I'm saying funny? And that's what I'm working on. I'm not working on getting a better phone camera. I'm not working on getting a camera. Because I remember last year that was all I was focusing on. Like, if I got a better phone camera, if I not phone cam, if I get a camera, if I get a better camera, I'll do a lot of shit. But if you think about it, there's so many people with 4K cameras, but they're not talented, or they don't have anything to talk about. They don't have like anything to talk about. They don't have ideas, content to make. So if I can become a funny motherfucker while making these damn videos, people are gonna listen to it. Cause I was watching like I remember I was like there was a time I was confused as fuck, and I used to like watch this guy called So Illuminati on YouTube. Yeah, I stopped watching that shit because it's just horseshit. Like, I'm in the sun. You can see the energy, positive energy from your surrounding. Yeah. So he was talking about some religious shit. Like, it's like the 21st century preachers. Yeah. Trying to talk about like work shit. Trying to talk about work shit on like YouTube and shit. And I was about to do the same thing. Like, when I was first starting this shit, that was what I wanted to do, like talk about smart shit, like come up with smart shit, like whatever. But I just like okay, at first like it was not clear cut that I wanted to do comedy. I wanted to be a funny motherfucker. This is something like I discovered over time, like after starting doing like preachy shit. Yeah, I wanted to say woke shit. Yeah. And then I realized this shit is boring. Nobody's gonna listen to this. I wanted to make like sad work shit, but nobody's gonna listen to that. Yeah, if you say the exact same thing, but now in a joke, yeah, people are gonna watch it, and you love what you will love. Like put out the message you wanted to put out. Cause also I wanna do comedy, but I don't wanna read memes. Cause that is what stand-up comedy in Kenya mostly is. It's like people are reading memes. Yo, you know that feeling? You know that feeling when you wake up in the morning, eh, and the dick is hard and there's no bitch next to you? Yeah, ha ha ha. Then people laugh. I don't want to do that kind of shit. I want to do more of storytelling kind of shit. And then saying some funny shit from the stories. Yeah, but I need to like get good at storytelling in the first place before. Because somebody's gonna listen to me if I go on stage and like I start fumbling. Yeah, well, folks gonna listen to me. That's one of the reasons that like I'm doing these lives. So they're not gonna be funny. Yeah, like do you know how hard is it to like to come up with something that somebody's gonna be like ha 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 ah, clap from the start to the end. Yeah, do you know how hard it is like for somebody to come up with such kind of material? So yeah, I'll just be forcing myself to talk. Yo, I feel like my jaws are hurting, bro. No, I've been talking too much. Bro, I should come up with new material. This shit I'm talking about, all girls are the same. What joke was I supposed to come up? No, all girls are the same. You see how dumb my joke writing is? What joke can I probably come up from like all girls are the same? All girls are the same. K is constant. That's not a joke. K is constant. All girls are the same. K is constant. I've come up. I remember something like ah, beautiful girls. Like if you think about it, what girls? girls, what bitches need to do is just be beautiful. If you're beautiful, you're sure, unless you have dignity, then that's when like things can go bad for you. Like you may end up being broke or die broke. But if a bitch is beautiful and she doesn't have dignity, she can't be broke. She can't be broke. Like that's all. Yeah, beautiful women don't have to worry that much because some ugly rich motherfucker is gonna marry them because they're beautiful. Yeah, because if you think about it, like even like on this like big parties, yeah, where like doctors are, yeah, if a beautiful bitch shows up at that place, they're not gonna like ask her like, oh, what job are you doing? What job do you do? They're not gonna talk about scientific shit about yeah with a girl. They're gonna talk about horse shit. Yeah, talk about how she's beautiful. That's all they're gonna do. Yeah. But for ugly bitches, like ugly bitches, you just have to study. Ugly bitches just have to study. Like just work hard, motherfucker. Yeah, work hard. Cause nobody's gonna marry you. Nobody, no rich motherfucker is gonna marry you. Yeah, so ugly bitches have to study. I remember there was a time like I have a story for that. I remember there was a time I was in a matatu and yeah, my phone was off. Like the battery was low, so it was off. So I had nothing to do. It was raining, so I was like looking at the window, yeah, looking at the raindrops and shit. And then there's some bitches behind me, so they were talking. Yeah, I'm not a bitch, but yeah, I just like I was just like overhearing what they were doing. They were saying because I don't have anything to talk about. So the bitches behind me talking, they were like making fun of like these girls who are not performing good in school. Yeah, and they were always talking about their looks. Like, yeah, look at that bitch. She always like she's always like talking about how she looks and she yeah. This other bitch was a lesbian. Like she transferred from that school because and came to this school because she's a lesbian. Ha 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 ha. Ha. And they're just high fiving each other like I was there like thinking like which beautiful bitch talks badly about other bitches being beautiful? Well, in my mind, I was like, these bitches must be ugly. These bitches must be ugly. So I was like, I could not turn back and like and look at them and see if they're ugly. So I was just holding on my seat, like I was just saying, like, I bet these bitches are ugly. I bet these bitches are ugly. And I waited until they how do you say? I waited until they alighted, and they were ugly. Yeah. I know some people may say like, yeah, you don't look that good to like be making fun of bitches who are ugly. But the thing you should realize is that your ugliness has nothing to do with my ugliness. Yeah, I was supposed to like sound way better. If I can find that shit, that can make it a special, motherfuckers. Oh, and that's the other thing. Like I realized about Kenya, there are no specials. Like there's no 1 hour. There's nobody doing like 1 hour set 1 hour set, a 1 hour set. Okay, maybe there are people like doing somewhere. Maybe people hold shows and shit. Yeah, and they say some funny shit. Yeah, where did you come from? Yeah, you came from that shit. Yeah, that's where broke people come from. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's what Kenyans do. Like on comedy, in comedy shows, like they kind of like force you. They just create a funny environment. It's not like what I wanna do is like talk about real issues that are happening in the country. Yeah, because that is what I wanted to do in the first place. Talk about some work shit, but tell them in a joke. Yeah, because all this like LGBTQ shit, gayism, whatever, drugs, whatever, those are fucking issues happening in the country. But then you go to a comedy show, and the motherfucker is telling you like, where do you come from? You came from that place. That's where broke people come from. And people are like, ha ha ha. Yeah, yeah, I remember that feeling where you've been in class and I don't wanna do like the exact same shit everybody does. It's like reading memes, because that is what memes do. They say something relatable to you. Yeah, you know that ka feeling. You know that ka feeling. Yeah, you know that ka feeling. I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna do that shit. Shit. Eh? I don't wanna do that shit because that's not like something I'll sit down for now. And I think that's why most Kenyans aren't recording like the 1 hour special or even like a half-hour special because it's not something that somebody will sit down for an hour to listen to. Yeah. And I also don't want to make memes. I made a video about that on YouTube. Like, I don't want to be a meme lord. I don't want to make memes. I want to say some crazy shit, but I don't want to make memes. Oh, okay. 5 minutes to go. I remember there's something I'd written down like post so much. You post so much that you don't care about the quality of what you're saying. That's what I'm trying to do because I'm uploading too much because I've made. Okay, I was worried about like not worried, but I was making like the 1 minute videos. I was like worried about what people thought about me. Like, is it gonna be funny or shit? But this one, I don't care. I'm making it because I'm making this because I like doing it. Yeah, I like sitting down and talking too much. I wanna talk until my jaws become as big as Kanye's. Mm. So yeah, yeah, bro. I need to come up with new material because this material actually ain't tracking. This material ain't tracking. That's the other problem. Cause if I wanna be a real comedian, yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with material. And if this is how I'm gonna let go of material, then like ah, I think there'll be a problem because I'll not have funny shit. Or maybe I should be posting this shit on my Patreon. But who the fuck is gonna subscribe to my Patreon? Okay, the thing is, once I become a funny motherfucker, or maybe I get in some fame, I'll like pull off some of the material from the internet because that will be my material. Okay, I had this shit I wanted to talk about. Like, if I wanted to wife somebody, I'll probably like. Okay, bitches nowadays are hoes. I want to talk about something like that. Like that. If I ever thought about marrying, I'll wife a Muslim. Yeah, like those Muslim like boy. Yeah? I'll turn into a Muslim to marry. Just to like get a Muslim. I'll be a Muslim just to get a Muslim girl. Yeah, like those ones like raised well. Those bitches. Yeah, those ones like I can wife that one. But these other bitches like bitches from campus and shit. These are fucking hoes. These are fucking hoes. Like not even like Muslims from like campus, because those are also hoes. Like the Muslims, like the ones like the father is gonna like sell her to me. Yeah, I sell this. Hmm? This is my girl child, and I'm gonna sell this her to you because she has been raised well, and she's probably a virgin. Even if like she went behind the father's back, yeah, and got some dick, but I'm sure she hasn't tested that many dicks. Yeah, but the bitches in campus and shit, yeah, those are just good for looking at. Okay, anyway, I don't know what point I'm trying to make, but I need to end this shit. It's almost 1 hour. Why don't we go in? Okay, man. I could have easily like talked about myself, the whole shit, for the whole life, and tell you my dreams, and tell you the shit that I wanna do, but that sucks. I don't wanna do that. I better go through like some of this dumb material I had previously and do away with it, cause at the moment I'm trying to figure out what I wanna do. I'm still figuring out what I'm trying to do. Yeah, but I need to. One thing I know is like I need to speak. I need to speak better. I need to learn how to tell better stories. Yeah, those are some of the things like I need to work on before I discover like what kind of material do I want to make. Cause I was watching this documentary about Richard Pryor. I don't know if you motherfuckers know him. He's probably he's probably the funniest comedian in the world, the funniest comedian ever. Yeah. So he used to do like the content that is good for TV. There was a time I was doing uh content the way somebody okay. There was a time when he was younger, about 19, almost the same age as I am. He was doing material. He was doing comedy. How Bill Cosby was doing his material because back then there was racism and shit. So and even now there is racism. I haven't said that it's gone away, but he used to do material the same way Bill Cosby used to do his material because that's what white people liked. So there were so his jokes were awfully similar. Then he reached a point that he just got devastated with that shit. Yeah. And he started being himself, like being an asshole. Like that is what he has always been, an asshole. He started making material about racism, this ism, that ism. And that's how like he became one of the funniest comedians ever. Not one, he became the funniest comedian ever. So I know some people look at what I'm doing and be like, why do you say the word bitch? Yeah. If you say the word bitch, people aren't gonna listen to you. But I don't want to have a. I don't want to be as famous like as Kim Kardashian because I'm a funny motherfucker. Because that means I love to like entertain. I love to like say shit that so many people agree with, and that's not what I'm trying to do. Like if I get like that's why I like Kanye. He has like 15 million followers. I bet Kanye could have had way more followers than that. Hmm? But those 15 million followers are kind of like loyal fans, that kind of shit. So if I can get like even in Kenya, for the beginning, if I can get like 10,000 people to subscribe to my shit or follow my shit and be like giving me money, giving me money because I'm a funny motherfucker, I'm done, bro. I don't need like I don't need like a million people to follow me, but they don't actually like what I'm doing. That kind of shit. I don't need a million people. So what I actually want to do is like become good at the craft. Yeah, I know I want to be a famous motherfucker, but if I become famous at this like age, not age, the way I'm this terrible, yeah, it will be easier to like there's that analogy, yeah. You have to move from if you want to move from A to J, you have to go through the B, C, D, whatever until J. If you skip from A to J in life, you're gonna have trouble. You're gonna get trouble. That's why when people like hate on you, the motherfucker will feel bad about you. So I'm gonna end it now. I'll be uploading this on my. I think I'll provide a link to the YouTube channel. It's called It's Funny, I Promise. It's funny, I promise. I know this is not funny. It's not funny at the moment. It's gonna be funny in the future. Yeah. So I have another channel called It's Funny, I Promise, and I'm gonna be posting this live over there. So go check it out if you want to. I won't force you. So that's it. Yeah, this shit.